Today, you will learn how to convert more leads from your website in monthly paying clients. Yeah, that sounds a big thing, correct? That sounds a big thing. So we all know and we all have, I hope we have, a phone tracking on the website. Enter yes or no if you have a phone tracking number on your website, on your digital marketing website. Okay? By now, I kind of expect that. Okay? I did so many. No, not yet. Oh, Gary, George, don't do that. So you should have a phone tracking number so you can follow up, you can track leads, you can manage that call. You don't want to put your own mobile number on your website and get all those unrelated calls. Huh? So you want to kind of filter them out. Now, spam, yes. So phone calls have the highest level of intent. But just we learned that last week. There's no question whether a customer is interested in a product or service when they take the time to pick up the phone and call a business. So my question to you is, before I go too far in the content, what should your website also have? What should your website also have that the website visitor can take an action? How they can reach you, how they can, how the conversion can happen. How the conversion can happen besides the phone number. So I'm always thinking the phone number is a great thing. Arlene said contact form, a way they can text you or email you. Yeah, text actually, I love it. So on your phone number, you should say call or text. That's new. Yes, you should do that. Email sign up, opt-in form. I'm missing something. And that is kind of what I expect. SMS, yes. SMS, call or text, that number. Okay, James, you nailed it. Pay me money. Schedule, yes. Calendar, you got it. And James got it the first. So, converting leads to customer is one of the most important goals of a website, correct? So you want to tell about all what you do, but the goal of the website is conversion. The average landing page converts about, industry is about 2.3.5%. It's shocking, correct? It's very low. And if the 25% business which are really have a good website, at average, they convert about 5%. So the difference between a good website and not so good website is double. Even 5% doesn't sound a lot. It's twice as good as 2.5%. And you want correct 5%. So who of your guys, and I want everybody today, have a calendar link, a booking meeting link on your website? Enter yes or no. Do you have a booking link, a calendar link on your website? Bill said yes. Dave said no, 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 no. So Gail said no. Tom said, Michael said, James said no. And James, you said you had the right answer. Nick said no. Andy said no. Cynthia said no, not yet. Arlene said no. George said no. Oh my God, you are the right place. And I will explain you why. Okay? I'll explain you why. It is not the offer that determines the conversion. That is not. Nowadays, there are so good copywriters, you cannot really make up the product. The guys agree in that. Have you bought on a regular basis products on Warrior Plus or JVZoo or from everybody, that the product not really reflects what you expected? because this, if you have a good copywriter, they can sell an average product pretty good. And even the other way around, an average product can also have not so good sales page. So the conversion not really is in relationship with the conversion. Do you guys agree on that? So sometimes that sales page is so good, and then when you log in, it didn't really meet your expectation. And sometimes, I don't know if you do that, sometimes you buy a product and it's much better than that ugly sales page. It is the website, the content, and the call to action that makes the conversions. You agree? Now, so what does that mean? And we all know as digital marketers that phone calls are very important. We just had it last week. I tell it this week, and I will also say next week. And you should put a phone tracking number on your website. But, and this is the big but today, by allowing leads to schedule meetings based on their availability, it reduces the friction in communication and saves time for both parties. Make that sense? So, I am a believer that the phone call is kind of almost the best lead on a website. But there are cases that they don't want, they don't have time to do the call. They are not ready to do the call. You can ask them to schedule a call, and the other way around for you too, correct? Maybe you don't want always be available to answer that call, so you have to have a plan B when they cannot get a hold of you, that they book the meeting. By giving leads the freedom and the flexibility to book a call with you based on their own availability, they and you, Gary, and you, David, can skip back and forth emailing and enter your sales funnel at a later stage. So you kind of get the confirmation that they want to speak with you, okay? And you determine, okay, when you are available. Like, okay, that is, if the lead is willing to set aside a time to chat with you, it signals that it's a high quality lead who has spent the effort understanding your business and ready to see if your offer is a good fit. So they become a qualified lead. So if you can establish meetings, those are qualified prospects. Those are hot prospects. The sales is about halfway done. Zoom is good, okay? Zoom is also good. You know that scheduled meetings is a great opportunity to showcase your offerings and build connections. So even, let's say, you have a meeting and the conversion did not happen, but at least you had the opportunity to have a conversation, and you can always follow up. But the goal is, of course, to close the deal at the meeting. In other words, the likelihood that you close the lead is just much higher. Somebody who scheduled a meeting, you should be able in the likelihood that you get a client. Okay, you just make the deal. It's kind of get good in those conversions, in positioning your service by putting booking links on your website. And that is, and today you will learn that creating a booking link is simple. You should all do this. Okay, you should not skip this step. You're missing opportunities. Okay. More of your website visitors can turn into qualified leads and are scheduled demos. Okay. More of scheduled leads turn into paying customers. And this is kind of what we want. You want to be an online marketer, correct? You need paying clients. How do you get paying clients? either put a buy link on the website, either get for a phone number, okay, or make it easy for them to schedule a meeting for them, correct? George said digital face-to-face works a meeting setup. Yeah, I don't know what you say, but I have not seen most of my clients, George. So it's not a bad thing, okay? It's not a bad thing to see your clients, but it's not needed, okay? It's not needed. So many of my clients, most of my clients, I think 95 of my clients, I never have seen them in person. Never. They don't know. They don't even know where I live. I think not at the address. So they know I probably live in Florida, but not. They don't care. They care about results. With booking links, allow you to set up a booking window. Okay, this is important for everybody. With booking links, allows you, okay, to set up a booking window. So when you accept meetings, okay, so you can control the earliest and the latest that you want to receive appointments. So you not only make it possible, but you determine when you will accept the meeting. Correct? In addition, you can create customized questions. Okay, this is the next step. I know Cynthia's probably good in it, but who is kind of, hey Jack, can you help me to run that meeting? Enter yes if you feel that, or already do you feel that you are all set to run that meeting? And I will share a simple trick. You sound like you are good. Another. So, do you feel comfortable to run that meeting? Or you want a little trick? We need always a guide. No tricks. Need trick. Okay. Here's the trick. Run the meeting according to a couple of questions. Correct? What about if you already ask those questions before the meeting? So you let them sign up. You let them sign up for the meeting. Okay? And then show a couple of questions. Now, between the appointment setting and the meeting, you have time to prepare the meeting. Let's assume you're selling websites, okay? You can ask, do you already have a website? And if yes, provide the URL. Now, if they provide the URL, you have time to review their website, to review the shortcomings, and you can use that in the meeting. And 99% you will find things what they can improve on the website, correct? There's always things what you can improve. And most websites are even not mobile responsive. So the conversation goes easily. Make sense? So create a couple of questions after setting the appointment. You can collect key information such as what their specific needs for your products, what is the budget, and etc. So ask those questions. How long? What is your marketing budget? How do you get clients now? Okay, if your offer is lead generation. With this information, you will have sufficient time before the scheduled call to prepare answering the leads question and look up into the leads bucket. So, how more you prepare that meeting, how likelihood you are able to convert that lead in a paying client. Being equipped with relevant information will enable you to pitch your offerings more efficiently during the meeting. Introducing BizCalendar. Of course, I have a solution for your problem. In order to grow your business, okay, all you need is qualified appointments. Do you agree? So if you can set up a simple link on your website, get meetings, you get qualified appointments, you ask a couple of questions after the appointment setting, you run those appointments at your time zone, your time. You are set up for success. Do you agree? So we created it for you. We're done for you, booking links. Let me demo that for you. Any questions so far? Using the contact us form? No, George. Because the contact for us form will have back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. No, you want them to go to a calendar where they can pick the day and pick the time that you are available to run the meeting. Make sense? Okay, so let me give you a live demo. I'm not sure if we're still logged in. So let me log in. So this is the new application, BizCalendar. Actually, it is not that new. I use it already for several clients for me, but I never launched it because, you know, you're always busy with something else. Okay, let me log in. Okay, and as you can see, I have set up 3 companies. 3 companies. There's a dashboard. Okay, you can go to the appointments, the paid appointments, total services, total calendars, total companies. You can see how many appointments you have. So let me go to the services, and you can create those links easily. But what I want to show you is, so this is the link. This is the link you want to put on your website. And when they visit the link, okay, they select the time zone, okay, and then they select the day they want a meeting with you, okay, and then they select the day, the time. That is all. Guys, get it? It is so simple. So what you need to do is put this link on your website. That's all what you need to do. It's that simple. I will show another way as well, but basically that is it. So you can set up multiple companies. You can create multiple calendars. Okay, for you can have mainly, most often you want only one calendar, but you can, if you have a big company, you can have multiple calendars. You can have one service, you can have multiple servers. You can run it for one company, you can run it for multiple companies. Okay, and then so let me go to the just speaking one of the phone call. Yeah, good. No, you can do phone call. Yes, you can go to the phone call, huh? Or you can send them a Zoom link, whatever you want. Phone call is fine. If you want to demo something, you can do Zoom, but either way works. So let me go to the settings. Okay, you see this calendar. Okay, you can set up your own schedule when you are available and when you're not available. You can link it to service. Okay, so that is the service you're going to provide. And then let me go over more settings. Okay, you can even ask money. You know, it's not relative to us, but for some people, if they schedule something, you can ask. Let's say you use it for exercise. Huh? You can have them book a meeting, but before you accept the meeting, they have to pay. So the payment is done as well. And there's other additional book. Okay. Number of appointments at the same time. So if you only can handle one appointment at the same time, you enter one. First time meeting. So you want to have some time in advance. So that means view my screen to a total walkthrough. I'm kind of doing this now. So you can say, okay, I want at least 1 hour in advance. Okay, you can link it to several calendars. You can customize in the email templates, which when they request an appointment, when they confirm an appointment, and they will cancel the appointment. Okay, here you can customize this email template when appointment notification, text message. You can send them a text message as well. Okay, text message. You can reminders, send them. Okay, your appointment is coming up. This is what I wanted to show to you, and this is I think this will help you to run that meeting quick. Okay, so let me so what is your website URL? Okay, and you can make it required field or not. Okay, what is your budget? I make that optional. You guys see this? So those questions, you guys see this after, and I did that by purpose. So you don't want to ask too many questions before they book the appointment, okay? Because that would lead to, you know, not proceeding. At least you want the appointment, okay? But you prefer that they answer some questions so you can prepare that appointment so the conversion is more likely. Make sense? And you can, let's go to the settings, okay? You can link the email to any autoresponder. So that means that that lead, what you just captured, okay, you can move to SendEagle, you can move to Instant Reply, you can move to Aweber, you name it. Makes sense? So that you capture that lead, you put them on a list, and you can mark to it to your like. Okay, and a text message template, tag auto integration. Okay, calendar sync so that you can link it to Google. Okay, you can link it to Google if you use Google Calendar. What do you guys think? Would this help you to easily put a link on your website? And besides, I'm not against phone calls. I think phone calls is very important. Okay, but the next thing is booking meetings. All this starts with a simple button. Okay, you can also, what we also did is, and probably you like this a lot, you know, let's see, you see here web, so you can have the link, okay, you have here the link, and you have here the web, okay, the web, okay, you can put it on your website like this, okay, or you can link it to the BIS calendar, okay, you make a choice, okay. Let's say you want to put it on your website, you click on next, okay, then you determine I want the color of this. Let's say I want another color, okay, I see this, then click preview, you see the color, and then next, and then you copy this on your website. That is kind of if you have special wishes, okay. I don't have special wishes, okay. I just want a link, okay. I put this link on the button and I'm done. That's how I do it. Make sense? So if you want simple, and I like simple, you just grab the link and put it on the button. So that is how, for 90% of you guys should just put the link and put that on the button on your website. Everybody get it? So you can do it very nice integration and ever for the high-end websites. Okay, if you're not technical, just use the link, put them on the button. Yes, you can use it for clients as well. Make sense? So then you not only capture the lead, which you can put in the autoresponder, okay, but you also ask questions about the lead. They're going to schedule an appointment with you. You can prepare that meeting based and hopefully they answer the questions. You can send email reminders. You can send SMS reminders. You can link it to Google Calendar. Huh? Make sense? This is after the phone calls. This is the thing you want to do. Okay. So some people like to call their instant need. That is fine. Okay. So if you have a plumber website, okay, that a phone call from plumber is probably more important than schedule a meeting. But on the other hand, if the plumber of the website visitor not only have an instant plumber need, but like kind of want a quote about their toilet or whatever, they can schedule that service, and then you can handle that. Huh? White label, so we can charge clients for their service. Yes. So I'm not having spoken about this. As you probably have known by now, I'm a big fan of white label. Now, there is one reason for this, one big reason for this, or several reasons for this, is even they never have spoken to you. If it has your domain name, it's coming from your agency, they never have seen this before, huh? Instantly, you are seen as a specialist, the go-to person. And you can ask, because of that, higher prices, premium price. You can act, and you act as an agency. Make sense? Everybody get that? So the white label is not only because of functionality, it's because how you position yourself in the market. Nobody has a domain name, so they cannot find anything like that. It's your application. What you guys think from the interface? Looks good? This is created by my best designer. It's really created by my best designer. And we worked on it for 2-3 years in total. Yeah, I'm not saying constantly, but it's in total I worked a long time, but never launched it. So this weekend I will launch it for an affordable deal. Gary said all your various product apps look similar in the color and style, very professional. Yes. So I have 4 designers, Gary, 4 designers. So one is constantly working on application interfaces. So Rose said, will there be a replay of this presentation before the launch? Yes. So when you go to Jack Hotman, you see the webinar replays. So that will replace my previous. They stay up for a week. Okay. When you go to products, it will show here, and I will email a deal. So that's coming. I just wanted to guide your interface, but also I think you want to understand that booking meetings is kind of the way we want to operate. Correct? So I created that mobile app and I love it a lot, and I can text message every lead back, and that is what I like. Okay, I don't want to. I'm not really want to answer every call. Instantly. I kind of only want to answer the serious calls, because it is an interruption of your day. Now, those booking calendars, you determine when you're available, correct? You can prepare yourself based on the question you ask after the meeting. Most calendar, they ask a question before the meeting set, and I think that is a mistake. You always want their phone number and email, okay? Even you haven't all the questions, huh? Yeah, the call portal app is now also in iPhone. So Dave, when you log in the call portal, you will see the download link for the iPhone. Good. Yes, this is good. Thank you, Terry. Are you vaccinated? Then we can meet each other, huh? Good. So Tom said, Tom, are you an Instant Reply member? If you are, then you can send a support ticket for the logo. George said, call portal is the best. Gary said, if the question is important enough to the process, he will give contact info prior to the call. Yes, if he is serious enough, then he probably will provide that information. It's also, yeah. It's kind of the thing what I see is how do you get people's credit card? You guys know how you get people's credit card? Yeah, Paul, get it. Just ask for it, correct? Just ask for it. Don't make it too complicated, huh? Don't make it. Just ask for it. Don't do. Oh, may I have, please? I know it's not maybe secure your credit card. You will never get a credit card, okay? So just ask. Huh? Jeff said, "What card would you like me to put that on?" Yeah. Would you like to use Visa or Mastercard? just listen how they ask for the credit card in the restaurants. That's kind of the same thing. Just use those words. So I'm very excited about the launch of the Biz Calendar. We worked a long time on it. I will send you a special deal this weekend, so you can put that link on your website. Get set up everything. The time you are available. Okay. Or if you only had one lead in a month, huh? If you only had one booking me in a month, that is worth all the money, correct? You don't need, but you don't want to miss that, huh? The worst thing is that you miss opportunity, that you miss that clients didn't didn't contact you, huh? That you missed that phone call, that you missed that they couldn't book the meeting, huh? That you missed that opportunity. That's the worst thing you want, correct? Makes sense? So thanks all for joining this call. I will work on a special deal, Terry. You know me, and looking forward for the next meeting. Thank you so much.